Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Chaka. Represent a lot of different communities in Austin. I'm a musician with a group called Riders Against the Storm. I'm an entrepreneur. We throw parties and events. I have a festival every year. The city named the day after us in 2013, Ross Day, and we've been throwing a festival that's been funded by the city for the past 5 years. I know the struggle. I've lived in just about every neighborhood in the city, having to move around due to affordability. And I wanted to express a few things. There's a lot of things I want to say, but I would like to express a few things. One, when I look down this table here, diversity and inclusion is already an issue. We have one, as far as I know, identified African American in this group right here. I'm not sure how many are in the working group. The city built into, like literally built into this cake of Austin was a plan in 1928 which segregated the city. And we're not talking about 20 or 30 years of issues. We're talking about a good 90, 100 plus years of issues. And I want to make sure that the working group is entirely sensitive to that history, and that there's a percentage that is actually set in terms of representing the groups that have been historically underrepresented and underserved in Austin. This is a very serious issue, and while I know the struggle of the artist in general in Austin, I have lived the struggle of being a black artist in Austin, representing a genre called hip-hop, which has also been underrepresented and underserved in Austin, and want to really commend everybody that's been raising the issue of diversity and inclusion, and I want everybody here to open their hearts, not just their ears, to that struggle in that history, in that context, because it underlies so much of what has been discussed. And I have noticed yesterday I was at a grants meeting where you have to talk to the group about your project. And as I said, I've been doing the Ross Day Festival for several years. There's a grants program that's dedicated to ethnic cultural heritage. In its inception was dedicated to the ethnic cultural heritage of these historically underrepresented groups, but that has changed. It's now representing cultural heritage, and I'm noticing that this pot that was supposed to be representing or deliberately for folks like me, artists like me that need help continuing and honoring and preserving the cultures that we represent, now it's becoming more open to cultural heritage, and that is something that I see in Austin in general. There's a lack of vigilance about the underserved communities. We can talk about it, but talk is cheap, and we have to stand, and we have to be very clear about what that means. And I recommend, personally, after hearing everyone speak and after living my own experience as a black artist here in Austin and musician, that there's a number set, and it should be, in my opinion, based on the percentage. I've heard people use the word minority, but if you look at the percentages, we're not actually, we're close to being almost 50-50, but the power resides in a certain group. The non-underserved group, we know what that means. And so the power is in a few. There's a large group here that identifies themselves as minorities. I think they shouldn't. We are a large part of the economic vitality in the city, and we're a large part of the culture in this city, and that needs to be reflected in the allocation of these funds.
Did I hear you right? You're expressing interest in participating in the working group?
Damn right.